Hello, my friends! So, we are in our habitat, and we are going to take a moment to discuss what we're going to do today. We need to collect some resources, and we also need to do some exploring in some of the wrecks that are around here. That being said, I really would love, I plan on making a seamoth, which is one of our first major kind of submarine type items, as well as the moonpool that will recharge the seamoth. I don't think it fixes the seamoth, so if the seamoth gets damaged, we still have to repair it with our repair tool. But we are going to look for these two items today, and one of the ways that we do that is going around the wrecks and finding various bits and pieces. Just like this one, which is part of the scanner room. We have to find two more pieces of this, and the scanner room is very useful because of the fact that it will help us find resources or bits and pieces or even parts of wrecks later on. Oh, my goodness, that's a bit of the seamoth. It's like I ask and receive. I'd like $1 million. No. Maybe it only works in the game. Anyway, we will find more of the seamoth. Oh my gosh, it's almost like they want us to find the seamoth early in the game. I mean, we're just barely at 100 meters. Now, I don't know if you noticed, we did have a small warning that popped up when we passed 100 meters, which means we are consuming oxygen at a greater rate. This will become a problem for us as we try to go deeper into the game, because of the fact that we're going to consume, obviously, oxygen faster. And that's part of why I would like to get a hold of the seamoth. The seamoth, not only is it faster transport, but it will also help us have a point, kind of like our habitat, that will allow us to regenerate or refill our oxygen tank so that we can continue exploring. Hey, look, another piece of the scanner room, I think? Yeah, that's scanner room. From there, the seamoth will become invaluable because it is kind of like our zippy little runabout. We need to find... this will be very useful. The laser cutter is going to be very valuable in the fact that there are some doors that are sealed that we actually have to cut our way through. And look at that! We got the scanner room. I don't think we're going to build that. No, we're not going to build that this round. We'll save that for next round. For now, let's go back to the habitat, and I want to show you guys how we change batteries in these powered items. So we need to pull out, let's see, we just lost battery on this. Okay, so you hit R, and it allows you to use the mouse wheel to roll to either unload or roll to a different item within your inventory, and you can add or remove a battery from powered items. So here we'll hit R again, and I'll roll the mouse wheel, and now it's powered again. Yay! And the fact that this has a flashlight of sorts, it's kind of a blue color rather than a normal white color for a flashlight, we are going to take advantage of that in some of these wrecks because, yeah, that will give us a way of actually seeing what we're looking at. Like in this wreck right here. Hey, a PDA. I've got to start playing more PDAs for you guys, but I forgot to do that today. And this is all post-recording. And I totally realized that I didn't really listen to very many PDAs. But now that we've looked around here and we found a couple more things to scan, like this light. This one's not my favorite light. We actually will find a light later that is useful even when you're holding it. I don't like setting it up and putting it down, but it is a very useful item. And there's another laser cutter fragment. Is that our completing one? Here we go. Yes! We can make a laser cutter. Next episode. And I'm running out of air, so let's get out of... We're getting stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. Okay, continuing on, let's go collect these life pods. I've kind of been ignoring them, and a few of my friends actually called me out on that. And so we will take a little jaunt to go to these life pods. In some playthroughs that I've done, I usually wait until I have the seamoth to go and get most of the life pods because they start to get pretty far away from home base and stuff. And look, there's another piece of the seamoth. It's like it's insulting us now. So I heard something scary, and so I jumped into the life pod just to hopefully avoid getting chomped at. And hey, look, seamoth. And sure enough, I get chomped at. Bite fish. Those are mean fish. Okay. Oh, right there is where we're going to go next for the Degasi survivors. I don't know exactly where, but we will have to remember which life pod that is, and that will guide us to that point. Now, this next life pod actually is in the mushroom forest. There's 2 major mushroom forest biomes in this game. And so this is the first one that we get to see, and it's kind of cool, like the kind of platform-like trees of these mushrooms and stuff. And I was kind of bummed that there was no technologies around here, not even anything useful to scan. It's like, come on. I guess that's what we get for going to Life Pod 13. I wonder if it's an intentional bad luck situation this time, funny enough. Let's speed up and zip over. And while we're heading back, we'll grab some resources, and we ran into some crash fish. Those are those exploding fish. And having the sea glide actually helps us get far enough away that they don't hurt us this time. So, oh, shoot, there's another one. Okay, run. Woo! That one was a lot closer. I pulled out the sea glide and put it away. Almost got boomed on that one. And let's grab some resources, because we're going to need a few resources to be able to build the seamoth. And a couple of things that we also want to do is I really want to build it's called the compass. And what it will do is it will put, I'll show you when we build it, but we need some silver. And so there's a little bit of exploring going on, and realizing it's getting night and it's kind of dark. And this game, as beautiful as it is in the dark, it's kind of hard to see when you're watching the video. So I'm going to take a small breather, go back to the habitat, and we will just let day come. And I'll do a quick transition. But yeah, we'll make it so that mostly I'm in the day while I'm near the surface so that we can see a little bit better. Okay. Oh, let's listen to this while we look at some things. Never mind. Yeah.
We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of you, I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're going to bring you home. Sunbeam out. What
A little bit more.
can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Okay. When the, I can't remember what name of the ship that is, but that ship, when it contacted us, the Sunbeam. When the Sunbeam contacted us just now, I liked how he didn't actually end the call before he started, like, freaking out at his second officer or something like that. It's kind of funny, fascinating, because it does make for an interesting reality. These guys are hesitant, if not very reluctant to... There we go. We transitioned into day. They're reluctant to come and save us, which is kind of sad, because you'd hope that people, especially not seafaring, but spacefaring civilization, we would have gotten over these petty little differences like that. Okay, looking at this, we need to find... Well, we got glass. We just need to build a couple of more batteries. So let's go grab some more resources, and we will get... Before we go back to the habitat, I think we're going to go grab some. Then let's zip over and grab some creepvine seed cluster, which is what we can make the lubricant, and silicone rubber, which we'll need for making the bigger battery, which, funny enough, is 2 smaller batteries tied together. More acid shrooms, and let's go build the mobile vehicle bay. This is a required item in order to be able to build the seamoth, as well as eventually the prawn suit and the cyclops. We build our second battery, and I need to grab silicone. Oh, yeah, there's silicone. We build the bigger battery, then we can build the mobile vehicle bay. Cool thing about this is a deployable item, So we will have to, let's see here. We got to be outside, and we need to, it tells us to release the vehicle bay. I think it assumes that we already had it on our hotbar, but we need to get it onto the hotbar, which is where I screw up here. I thought I dropped it on the hotbar, but then it just didn't. Yeah, so I need to, at this time I pushed the number 5, which quick linked it to the hotbar, and then we just deploy it. And this thing floats to the surface, where we can then look up the requirements for the seamoth, which is our current only vehicle. There's a few other things that we'll be able to build here, but this is what we need. We need some of these titanium ingots and another battery, some glass, lubricant, and was that lead? Yes. Yes, lead. So, we have most of these ingredients, except for maybe the batteries. Now, one thing I don't know if you noticed, but I used a dead battery to make the bigger battery for the mobile vehicle bay. This could come in handy if you haven't, well, we haven't found it yet in this game, but there are battery chargers that we will find later on. And before you find those battery chargers, you'll start to rack up some dead batteries. And if you try to make sure that you use your dead batteries for making new batteries, it's one of the curious little glitches in the game where when you make a bigger battery out of the smaller dead batteries, it will be fully charged, which is kind of nice. So, not trying to cheat there, you know. But it looks like we need to go get a few more materials. So, let's go out adventuring. Speed this up a little bit because this is quite literally just a materials run. We'll zip around, try to find anything that we can scan. We're looking mostly for those sandstone-like rocks because they have a higher chance of having silver and gold. And we need a few more odds and ends for our resources. So, digging around here. Oh, look at that. We found parts of, that is the bioreactor. I have never used the bioreactor myself because, well, for one, I kind of don't dig the whole I gotta tend this thing all the time. So it doesn't follow with my personal enjoyment of automating things. Yeah. A little bit more of the scanner room pieces. And so I'm scanning these anyway because I feel like just getting the extra titanium is not a bad thing for us. So taking a small moment to find more titanium, so to speak, because it gives you 2 titanium every time you scan something you've already completed. And yeah, it's kind of a quick and easy way. We're going to need a lot of titanium. You need massive amounts of titanium for your facility and for just about everything else you build in the game. So might as well. And let's see here. We move around here and let's head back to our base. Hey, look at this beautiful Leviathan here. Let's take a quick look at him. He's pretty big. Told you guys about this guy earlier. Or, well, in the last episode? I'm pretty sure I told you about it in the last episode. And, okay, there's our base. Let's go get the last components for a seamoth. I'm so excited. I like the seamoth. It's one of my favorite ships. Oh, there's a message. Let's listen.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regrouped 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so just double checking what I need. I need to get the battery. Oh yeah, let's get the compass. Where's the compass ingredients? Oh, we'll get the... Oh, we don't have any diamond. That's why we can't do the cutter. But we can get the compass. So all we need is this wiring kit. And then we'll go over here to our little equipment and get the compass. And let's talk about how this compass works. Wait a minute. For a second I was like wigging out and I'm like, where's my roll of copper? I should have already had the roll. And of all the funny things, apparently I should have it in my inventory already, which is really weird. Anyway, the compass just showed up right there where it says 25 meters. And I'm trying to, let's see, menu. Oh, there we go. This compass will help us know which direction we need to go back to, or back in when we venture out. And I'm noticing right now, if I go straight for the life pod, I was heading straight north, and I head straight south to get to the habitat. So that's some good tidbits. It'll make it easier for us to find the habitat and not be lost. Don't know if anybody noticed that I actually got lost for like 3 or 4 minutes during episode 2 and totally couldn't figure out where I had put the habitat. It was awesome. Not really. But we are wrapping up the components. We're getting the big battery for the seamoth, and I think we are good to go. Let's just do a quick double check. Oh, yeah, I got to get the lubricant and another piece of glass, which I have some glass right there. And lubricant. I didn't grab the lubricant. Why did I not grab the lubricant? Oh my gosh. Here we are. Okay, let's go. Even though it's dark outside, this will kind of look cool in the dark, so that's why I'm really excited that it did go dark, because you kind of see what's going on without the brightness of the blue sky behind. So we approach the vehicle bay and we click on the seamoth, and it builds the seamoth, and it like puts it out, and these little drones go over and they zap it, and it's like build tools. They're like drone build tools. They're awesome. And then it just drops it in the water. So don't do this on land or point it towards land. You might have troubles getting your equipment back to the water. So this thing is a fun little beast. Right click will turn on and off the light, the headlights. And look at this thing. It's just a little cute little submarine. And funny enough, it actually resembles, or another submarine actually resembles the seamoth. I don't know which, but we'll just throw this thing up on the screen for just a few seconds. This is actually a purchasable submarine. Yeah, and they give you free shipping, even though it might cost you a pretty penny. But the seamoth is a little bit more, let's just say, fast, versatile, and can do a little bit more than the civilian or personal submarine that I just showed a few seconds ago. But now let's go to Life Pod 19. This life pod, as we just found out, was the where the second officer was, but we can't get down to it because if you notice my depth, I was at 192, which is the current maximum depth of the seamoth. We have to find some upgrades or depth upgrades to make it go deeper. This is one of the ways that the game kind of slightly... Oh, there's a high capacity oxygen tank. That will really come in handy. But we'll have to figure out what the ingredients are. Let's see, where's the entrance to... Oh, there it is. And we'll grab the PDA. And again, I really don't know why I'm not playing the PDAs. I'm going to have to make that my goal this next time. We'll grab some of the very obvious crystals around here. And... Ooh, a ruby. We'll need that. Let's see here. Oh my... Whoa! Sorry, jump scare. Totally. I did not... I really jumped. For real when I did that the first time. Like, this is voiceover, and so I was trying to act it out. Sorry. But, yeah. So look at our depth, 192 out of 200. That yellow number tells us when we will start hurting the seamoth. Oh my gosh, look at that, a wreck. Let's see what we can find around here. Wrecks, obviously. Yeah. Hey, that's an entrance. Let's see if we can get in there. Park our seamoth nearby. And... we will run into nothing. Okay, prawn suit attachment, but we haven't found this prawn suit. And the moon pool. Guess what? Ooh, can we find all the pieces to the moon pool? Did we do it? Was it only 2 pieces? Wow. Hey, look, there was nothing in there. We ran out of oxygen. And this is why the seamoth is so darn awesome. Check it out. We just replenished all our O2. And I don't know why I didn't continue exploring, because there's got to be more that we could find here. Oh, I just damaged the seamoth. Did you see how quickly going below 200 hurt us? It's a very quick deterrent for maxing out your depth. So let's go investigate the next signal, which should be our second officer. But as we've found out, there is nobody else in this game. So we find his PDA. And I need to stop harping on the fact that I forgot to play the PDAs. I'm going to make sure I listen to some of those PDAs when we come back next episode. But let's head back to the habitat, and we will continue. Because now that we have the... my brain just went, wow, that was a visual glitch. Now that we have the moonpool, we can build the moonpool. The moonpool is important because it is a ad hoc way of charging our large batteries. Once we have it built, when we dock the seamoth into it, oh, and check it out, we damaged it, so we can use the repair tool and bring it back to full health. Yay! Okay. When we have the moonpool, you can dock the seamoth in it, and it looks cool, for one. And two, oh yeah, it looks like we need to find lithium. I will have to look for some lithium. But there's the moonpool. All we need is some iron ingots. Sweet. I think we already have all that stuff. Yes, we've got plenty of titanium. Yes, all that extra scanning we did, it definitely helped. We need some lubricant, and here we go. We need to make the iron ingot. Or titanium ingot, my bad. Right? Titanium ingot? I'm pretty sure. And I think we're good to go. So, this is our first additional attachment. Oh, I just bonked my head on the seamoth. That's funny. Now, this is why I chose this area. One of the things I don't particularly like about the moonpool is it has 4 legs, which makes it hard to dock your sea prawn or the the prawn suit or the seamoth into. And by getting this height, we were able to reduce our legs. If I'd gotten it just a little bit higher, I think that we would have had 0 legs on the moonpool. But check this out. Let's go dock this for the first time. This is really fun. Here we go. You kind of just get centered, and it will auto-dock you. Okay, now we've just got to look at this. This thing looks really cool. And the moonpool, the fact that it stays down, that's normal air pressure and stuff. But this thing looks really cool. And look at this. Already, it went up 1% just in looking at it for a couple of seconds. The facility, or our habitat, the power that we are generating from the solar panel, which we probably need to get more solar panels soon. The power that we're producing from the solar panels is charging the seamoth while it's in the bay. Isn't that cool? That gives us a lot more range and less worry. And this is why I don't like these legs. These are a collision mesh. So if you were coming in and you're trying to dock the seamoth and you had the 2 legs on the other side, you can bump into this and do damage to the seamoth. It's like, what? Really? Come on. You also have these ladders so you can enter your facility from here. Kind of cool. There's this door on the side that allows you to put in upgrades. And when you launch, it just drops you into the water. It's so fun. And then you take off. You go do your adventuring and finding your resources. And then when you get back, the system will recognize you. It will get those arms ready, and it will send you right into the facility. Isn't that really cool? And so, we have accomplished our goals for the day. Thank you for joining me, guys. It is a lot more comfortable now that we have some useful tools to work with. And I'm excited for next week. So, we'll see you next time. Hey, leave a like and a subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.